Well, obviously, we'd like to thank the University of South Carolina as our host. It's been a wonderful few days here. And then, obviously, congratulations to Jen, her staff, and her team as they progress forward. A great team, one we were excited to play because we knew it would bring out the best in us, and it certainly did that, and we wish them all the best as they progress through the tournament now.
Questions for the student athletes?
For either one of you, just kind of talk about the history-making season that you've had a little bit. I know it's maybe a little bit hard to reflect on right away, but you guys made great strides this year, got your first tournament win, and maybe just talk about that point in the program.
Yeah. I mean, obviously not the best way that we wanted to end it, but we can't discount the good season that we've had. And our seniors kind of carried us, and we didn't make the tournament last year, and we came in with a chip on our shoulder, and we weren't going to have that again. And we made history in a couple ways, and we were excited about that, but obviously we didn't want it to end this way. We wanted to keep going. So.
Paige, can you maybe just talk a little bit about the game, kind of what the feel was, and you guys got down early, I think, and maybe just what that looked like out there?
Yeah. Well, we've had a history of giving up a goal, unfortunately, but we always came out and we knew that, no matter how late in the game it was, we were going to keep fighting. We would put another goal away, and we did. I think that no matter what happened, we were going to keep working as a team. It's an unfortunate way to end the season, but we came together as a team and we played for each other.
Any questions for Coach?
Can you just talk about how proud you are of this team this whole season?
Well, I think, both Paige and Lizzie sum it up. Sometimes you're beat, but as a group, they're never conquered. And that's been kind of our mantra, part of it through the season. I don't feel like we lost today. I feel like we contributed to an NCAA tournament game. BYU found a way to be the better team on the night. But overall, I can't help but reflect on a group of players that I'm incredibly proud of. A season that we're going to look back on after the ouch of this has gone away. But ultimately, we can turn this into something positive, and we have so many positive things to look back on this season. As both Liz and Paige have alluded to, we were led by a senior class that had that senior year that you hope every senior has, and I couldn't be prouder of them, not just as soccer players or students, but as people. They're incredible young women that go on to better things now. So our job is to pay attention to the lessons that they've given us all, and our job at an appropriate time is to go back to work and build off of obviously something that's been very special this year and now make our own mark in our own way. So we look forward to that at the time, but like I said, I can't help but be proud, and it's not disappointment. It's disappointment that the season doesn't extend, but overall there's so much to be proud of and people to be proud of that it's hard not to think of them at this moment.
Coach, maybe talk a little bit about the game today. You talked about your team's fight, but maybe what more tactically did you see out there from them that you liked? And
Well, we've had to make adjustments all season, and we've made no mistake, no excuses for that. So today was no different. We knew how aggressive BYU can be, how they try to imprint themselves on you, and I actually felt that we got off to a slow start. But to be 1-0 down at halftime, we actually talked about being in a good place. We talked about how we wanted to change our tactics a little bit around with our formation and personnel-wise, and we didn't quite find that rhythm, but that happens in these types of games. It's the NCAA tournament, it's the best 32 teams in the country, and anybody can beat anybody on any given night, and tonight the night belongs to BYU, obviously. But our character to come back into the game and find a way to get that goal fit in. I think Rachel Ressler ends up with a goal in her last game as a collegiate soccer player. So we found a way to get back into the game a little bit, but BYU showed its quality by finishing the game off.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.